Hello and welcome to HW News. After a week of high-pitched campaign that saw BJP putting all its might for a local municipal corporation election, bringing the top central leadership to campaign for municipal wards, the polls concluded on Friday. The election was conducted on paper ballots and the result came out quite late on Friday night. And one must say the BJP surprised everyone. I guess the party even surprised itself with the results. Why I say so will explain in a bit, but let's first look at the numbers. The Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation has 150 wards, but out of it, 55 has been won by Telangana Rashtra Samiti, the ruling party. AIMIM, the party whose citadel of sorts is the city of Hyderabad, has won 44 seats, whereas BJP, which had won only 4 seats in 2016, won 48 seats. That, if we put into the percentage, is a 1000% increase from the last time. Congress remained consistent on its performance by winning only 2 wards. The results were as shocking as they are surprising. A party that could not even get double-digit seats last time has won 48 seats, eating into ruling TRS votes and became the second largest party, throwing AIMIM to the third spot. There definitely is much to celebrate for the BJP, especially after the GHMC poll results. While I say that I am not going into the way they campaigned for the elections, the polarizing discourse talking about Muslims, Rohingya, Jinnah, changing the name of Hyderabad to Bhagyanagar, these non-issues were played by the BJP in a municipal corporation election where a party's major focus should be on talking about the basic necessities of the people, the water, sanitation, etc. But as we can all see, with all of that, the BJP has still managed to win 10 times more seats than in 2016. While TRS chief's daughter did say that the party was able to stop BJP and Owaisi pointed towards his strike rate, the fact of the matter is that BJP did become the second largest party, whereas TRS could not even win the majority all by itself. How did it happen is matter of introspection for the opposition parties. After the results, BJP was in a celebratory mode. BJP General Secretary Bhupender Yadav, on the other hand, hailed the party's performance as a moral victory and called the BJP the only alternative to the ruling TRS. Home Minister Amit Shah congratulated party workers and expressed gratitude to voters who reposed faith in PM Modi-led BJP's politics of development. BJP President JP Nadda said that the historic verdict shows that people of the country support only and only development agenda. This result reflects people's unequivocal support to PM Modi's development and governance model. Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yedurappa on GHMC election results said that the spectacular win for the BJP in Hyderabad reaffirms people's faith in PM Modi's leadership and in politics of development. Hearty congratulations to all the Karyakartas of Telangana BJP for this stupendous feat. Whereas TRS leader K.T. Ramarao accepted that the results was not what he had expected. Telangana Congress chief N. Uttam Kumar Reddy has already resigned. Now first of all, why unless and until the BJP had thrown its might in the campaign, no national media would have bat an eyelid over the local election in Hyderabad beyond a simple bulletin. Secondly, what is significant is BJP's extra interest in local elections of Hyderabad. For BJP, Hyderabad was definitely a litmus test. Hyderabad, a litmus test, and why is that? That we will discuss. The BJP is seen as a party for Hindus. Of the 150 seats, about 50 seats are in the old city and Muslim majority divisions. Some senior leaders are unhappy, including MLA T. Raja Singh, over the ticket allocation in the constituency. The party was, however, bolstered by its victory in the Dubbak by-elections. According to analysts, those who did not want to vote for TRS were looking for an alternative. AIMIM is another party, but it is considered friendly to the ruling TRS. Congress has depleted its base and so has the TDP, so the BJP emerged as an alternative to the ruling party. It is interesting to note here that there are 13 seats where the TRS lost to BJP by narrow margin, as low as by 32 votes. With party shifting its focus to south, this experiment gave an insight whether the BJP can contest in next assembly election with its full might and still pull it off. Where did BJP win? While BJP has won 48 seats, it is also important to know where has it won those seats. According to analysis, the Saffron Party has won in the areas which are dominated by software engineers, intra-state migrants, the people who moved out of the congested old city of Hyderabad to newer areas of the city on the outskirts. The party appears to have made substantial gains among socially and economically backward communities as well. In the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the BJP had demonstrated its presence in the state, winning 4 of the 17 seats with almost 20% of the vote share. Let's talk about the AIMIM factor. Asaduddin Owaisi's AIMIM, which was the target of the BJP, won 44 seats. The most impressive strike rate considering the number of seats it had contested. Last time around, it had contested 60 seats and won 44. This time, the party only contested in 51 seats. And now here is a big question. A party that emerged in Hyderabad, that is spreading its wings and registering victories in Maharashtra, Bihar and other parts. How come they are contesting less number of seats than last time in its own citadel despite the best strike rate? Now here is a big question. A party that emerged in Hyderabad, that is spreading its wings and registering victories in Maharashtra, Bihar and other parts, how come they are contesting less number of seats than last time in its own citadel despite the best strike rate? While the BJP has been saying that AIMIM has a secret tie-up with the TRS, it wouldn't be wrong to ponder upon whether AIMIM, by fielding less candidates, opened the arena for the BJP. Now let's talk about the last point, that is BJP model of winning election. At the end, one must also discuss what is the takeaway from the entire election. What one saw in the entire election is a BJP model of flash and win. Like a flash mob, BJP brought all its top leaders in the last week of campaigning to the city and swamped it with road shows, meetings, Karyakarta gatherings, and don't forget the messages, the statements. All of the shenanigans that we would otherwise see in an assembly or Lok Sabha election. But if you look at it, there is a pattern. As I said, the Lok Sabha gain and the by-election victory was the first step. GHMC election was a perfect insight into voters' mindset. So BJP did a little experiment by giving it a push the BJP way. Now that the results are in favor of the BJP or more than satisfactory, it has successfully positioned itself as an alternative to TRS instead of Congress or say TDP. Now in the next assembly election, the party will contest as a principal opposition party. So, next year there are 2 South Indian states that are going for elections, that is Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Will we see BJP's same model at work in those states as well? Do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.